it's been a while.
Been a while.
For the viewers watching, it's been approximately 2 months, so forgive me if I have anything incorrect in this recap here. And if I'm wrong, sorry, but now you're wrong. I'm correct. I've altered what happened. Isn't that fun? So let me just make sure I've got my notes here properly. Let's see. Everyone just got back from going into the dungeon. They've had maybe a day of relaxation, or this might be the day of relaxation, end of it at least. That sounds right. Oleander got to...
We are midday. I can tell because I haven't marked down that Oleander had dinner yet.
Yeah. Oh, I remember where you two were. I know where we ended off on that note, actually. Everyone that wasn't Aishah had fun kind of exploring around in the basic area and then kind of talking at the tavern. And then Vir remembered she had, the ability to sense where certain types of creatures are. Found out the secret about who Larry is. I mean Erebus, I mean Larry, I mean Larabus. Larabus. And his, guard who is also a lawyer.
And also the drunk guy.
That's the biggest plot twist of the game so far.
That sounds like you're referring to Larry as a bus.
Larabus as a bus? Oh, let's see. Gerkin was able to do some more Gerkin. He finished out a thing, and he was gonna give it to Aishah, but then he got tired and said, I'll just give it to her tomorrow, and kind of went to bed after.
Everyone regretted this decision.
It's a shame that was the last time they'd ever see her. Dun dun dun.
Dune had some more depresso, kind of got talked to by people for a little bit, then took a nice long bath nap. Aishah decided to say, hey, let's go explore around town, and got lost, and then found Radish Knight, Sadish Man, who was getting ready to just bugger off to go see a tower.
In the middle of his radish nut.
Yes, in the middle of his radish nut.
Please, let's not make him radish nut.
Unfortunately, he was convinced not to go to the tower yet. Aishah said she might converse with her allies. He was saying he kind of just wants it to be a small strike force, maybe just him. Because at least if he dies, it won't be a loss. Aishah, which was, to me, out of left field and caught me off guard at the time, was very understanding and chill and, talked him down from killing himself and giving him a gold coin, after flipping it, doing a very nice scene there. Headed back into town and, as I recall it, walked into the tavern, coming in on where we had left Vir and Oleander, whom I have marked here. Oleander tried drinking again, TM. There's an extra mug that would have been, right here, half, empty. You get the sense Gerry might have been here just a few minutes ago.
I've got a very important I've got, I'll get to that. But you can probably guess. Given the circumstance, I would really like to keep this on the down low because he doesn't want to feel like a bother. However, I insisted to the man that I could offer some assistance in your case if you wanted to come along. I really think we should. Mr. Raffinus is trying to go to the tower on his own to save someone.
The one in the swamp?
Oh!
Yes. And he's going to do it whether or not we accompany him. I'm going regardless.
Oh.
I apologize for the short notice, but I would like him to not just throw away his life.
I don't want him to do that either.
I don't want him to do that either. That does create a problem, because if we go into the tower, likely we're going to get locked out. Locked in.
Most likely, yes.
And, well, if we get rid of the tower, that gets rid of the connection between Delphine and my brother.
I see.
Unless we put her soul into something. But we won't have a something to put her soul into?
Out of curiosity, can we not use the mind-shielding ring that Gerkin already has?
I don't think... I'm 90% sure Gerkin's not going to let us use it for the time being. Because he's Gerkin.
He's making a new one, and I could argue to him
He's
that...
not.
Well,
I don't think he's making a new one.
I thought he was making a new one.
I talked to him about making a new one. I'm having Morin make a new one.
I see. I must have missed that
split
part.
up our power.
Regardless, my point is that we should... If we have to take that... I don't know, maybe you can help me talk him down. I'm awful with people. Look, I feel a little bit out of my depth here.
Understandably, if, oh,
Either we go with him or we... You know... here's an idea. I could go with him. I could say it's just going to be me and him. But you two, and say Gerkin and Dune, could follow along in secret. Back us up if things get hairy. I'll make
Could
sure
do
we
that.
don't take down the tower. He's just looking for someone. He wants to get out afterwards.
Will he be
good
able
cause
to
of
get out?
problem.
I'm not sure if going through the whole tower just takes it down automatically, though. I imagine it's not
Yeah.
that fragile.
Though at the same time, everything else has seemed to crumble as soon as anything is considered
Finished.
finished.
Well,
I mean, we could ask my brother. He's got a connection to Defina. If you can go in and out of the tower freely,
yes, it would appear his life is also on the line, so we should get him involved post-haste.
yes. I would really like him to not try to turn home into a Spider Queen den.
So out of curiosity with him, what's the deal? Is he just completely fucked if he loses that connection, or is there something he can do to fight it?
He can fight it, but it will. Okay, so he can fight it, but he was basically running around being the head priest for a very long time.
I see. So she already recognizes him.
Yes, she recognized him before he got in here.
It's not really something I want to pull at this point, and I don't think I have the actual proper leverage, but if we really must resort to it, I could try and pull a favor with Cord to break the connection.
I could try to pull a favor with Moonweaver, but
It might end up
He's
in me
very
having to
hard,
fight
though.
some abominable beast, but I feel I can handle it. Who knows?
if we could break that connection, that would probably give us some sort of leverage, because he would have at least some of the knowledge. Knowledge. I'm
I
sorry,
hate to
I've
be
had
the...
some alcohol.
Oh, it's alright. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, Vir'Thyra, but at some point I am going to have to somehow enshrine the Spider Queen.
Your goal, not mine.
I'm
Not my
saying
circus.
this because I know you have your reservations, but
I do.
I think this can be to our advantage. Consider,
But I
if you will.
trust your connection out to Cord over her power to be a bitch.
That
Also,
is
you're
the
not
only.
a drow, so
You don't know that. She winks. Actually, very much do know that. I've said as much. Regardless, what I was going to say is the bond that he has to the Spider Queen could actually be incredibly useful. Getting gods in here has been difficult.
telling me.
So, if we were to transfer the link to, say, an artifact or something I could place upon an altar, something I could put proper warnings and sigils around.
If we could do that, that would be helpful.
Yes.
We could put it in a lead box, if we need to.
Not that I expect many practitioners of the Spider Queen to come around here. I still think it's very important that all gods be allowed into the Pantheon.
You know what's getting me? I have a connection to the Moonweaver, but I haven't been able to reach her. Like, obviously,
That's
someone
concerning.
in my family had a strong connection to the Moonweaver. The bow glows every time I try to fucking pray, but nothing happens.
Whenever I've seen that happen, it's usually because of a, I would say a corrupted connection, something to do with when you came in here, the bow, say it got covered in gunk on the way, is a good metaphor. Possibly it made your connection weaker, possibly it weakened the strands of fate, I'm not quite sure, but...
I never met her. I haven't talked to her, like, ever. She just,
That would also explain it. I think if we find someone who has,
Hello, dear.
we can get you to the point at which you could as well. Hello, dear.
gods, Spider
Odds,
Queen.
yes. Hello, Gerry.
I had to make sure they didn't drink my drink. It's mine.
Of course.
Aishah, there you are.
Oh, goodness.
What's
Hello?
for me?
I finished something regarding your issues. Hopefully this should be able to help.
And I'm going to pull out a periaptive health.
What's it look like, Mikey? What's it look like, Mikey?
It's a small, like, heart-shaped gem inside of a little, like, necklace type thing.
Fancy.
Oh, fascinating. What is this?
It should help with, wondering if since I'm not entirely sure how your, condition works, this is supposed to stop diseases and, decay and stuff like that prevent it while it is, being worn.
Oh, wait, no.
Oh. Thank you, Gerkin. But,
Wait, hang on. Oh, here's better. Poof.
Not sure if it'll help with the curse, but it could hurt.
In a tree.
you know,
Gerry.
I appreciate it.
Why would they be sitting in a tree?
Oh, it's like a human thing. It's like this little song about, like, love and whatnot. Like, it's kind of like a taunting song, being like, oh, those two are in love. They should kiss. They sit in a tree. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
He's gonna tie the necklace around her neck. I actually don't know what this item does, so could you tell me?
Wondrous item uncommon does not require attunement. You are immune to contracting any disease while you wear this pendant. If you are already infected with a disease, the effects of the disease are suppressed while you wear the pendant. I do not know if this will solve your curse decay thing, but
I
I'm
don't
hoping
know
that it
either.
might.
Let's find out if it helps.
If it doesn't, I have a periaptive health.
It feels like it'd help a bit, at least.
I'm still not sure if it's a disease or not. We'll find out.
Yeah, that's why. If this just flat out stops you from being affected, that's stupid and works really well.
So you put it on?
Yeah, tied around her neck.
Okay. Make me a con save.
Alright.
So as you put it on, Aishah, you feel like this wave of sort of energy waft over you for a moment. It starts to feel good at first, nice and warm. And then it just starts to really feel not the best, and you throw up a bit of black bile onto the table.
Oh.
Oh, that's...
Gerkin!
Oh!
That's
Oh dear.
Is this supposed to be happening?
no. I don't think so.
I'm going to need you to lower the amount in your pool from 31. You'll reduce it by 6.
Fuck. I think I know what's going on here now. Oh no.
However, one good thing does come about this. As long as you're wearing this, your total goes up to 55.
That's neat. Hey
Your
guys.
cap, I should say.
Hey guys. I don't think my curse is the disease. I think I'm the disease.
I should down with the sickness for
I'm a little worried that this is just gonna slowly cause me to cough out my body.
And then I get you to make me a quick medicine check.
Yeah, of
Like,
course.
Gerkin is, try to check your pulse, check the veins, looking you over as you're trying to feel the inner key, the two of you working together. Gerkin, it feels like it should have worked. No, this definitely worked. From your external view, it definitely looks like this worked. It was helping. It was purging an anomaly within the body. Aishah, the key, your inner sort of sense, you can feel it, as he's looking at that and he sees that, no, this should have worked. That definitely worked. It purged an anomaly. Yeah, that makes sense. It definitely purged an anomaly.
Oh no.
And...
Oh no, wait!
Let's see. Any corruption? Did you have any corruption on you at the moment?
I don't think so. Let me check. No, I have one.
You had
I have
one point. Yeah, okay, so that's gone.
You know what would be a great soundboard effect to have? The Paper Mario question.
So yeah, you vomited out like what looks like maybe some corruption, and you're feeling a little bit more around you, and I need to double check something with you real quick.
Okay. I have a feeling what you're gonna ask me, and if it is, I'm gonna scream.
I'm sorry,
I'm gonna
Tali.
lower Tali, so...
I knew it! Fuck me! Yes, that is it.
That's it.
That's it. Just yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that, but
Okay.
like, yeah.
Well, yeah.
You already do that.
Yeah, alright, yeah. Alright, so let me just,
I was trying to help, I swear.
okay, cool. You kind of like start feeling, and I'm just gonna like do this for a little bit of flavor sense. Your form kind of shifts back into this one for a moment. You kind of feel yourself around, and you notice as some of the the scales from the scorpion start to recede a little bit, though the little hole in your chest getting a little bit wider, the tail shorter.
I was really
balance has
waiting for
been-
you to just like cause me to spit out a scorpion, dude. Holy.
One whole ass.
I was ready for it. When you started messaging me, I was like, oh, he's gonna make me spit out a scorpion. It's happening. Oh no.
It feels like the balance has been shifted some. One
Oh,
side has
fuck.
become slightly stronger, while the other slightly weaker.
Oh, fuck me. Okay. That. Ooh.
It feels like it might have helped, but at the same time, it came at a bit of a cost.
Yeah, you don't say. I mean, it is helping in a way.
Would notice in that like pile of black goo on the table that she vomited up, that is kind of like, what is the best way to put it? It looks like slime is the best way to put it. Black slime with specks of white in it. Oh, that's funny. It also has some like chitin stuck in it. Ed, is that a stinger?
She has chitin all along her neck and along her head underneath the scars.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yes.
Okay.
Aishah's a MILF. Aishah's a MILF.
I was never sure what that
You thought it
was.
was a scar? Yeah, no, it looks like a scar. But no,
I thought
if you
that-
inspect it closely, it's like hard if you tap it.
Chitin, similar color to what Aishah becomes whenever she goes into that other form, along with what looks to be a scorpion tail.
Uh-huh.
Here, let me go grab the scorpion I based her off of, so you'll see what I mean.
I see.
Do
I
you guys
do.
mind if I just post a scorpion real fast? No one cares.
Scorpione!
Scorpion.
There's the it's based off the chitin on like the arms and legs of the desert hairy, which actually looks a lot like scars on dark flesh.
It does.
That's fun.
That's neat.
That's
And
so
my reasoning
cool.
for doing this was because at first glance you wouldn't be able to tell that she's a chimera, and I wanted it to be a little bit
Yeah.
hard to tell.
Fucking Gerry just kind of like sees this going on, just like, I'll go get some water.
Yes, please. Fuck. Oh.
If it's worse,
Oh, well, if you need water,
Oleander offers his mug with a straw that he has not drank anything out of.
Oh no,
It's
thank
just
you.
water.
My throat tastes like the back of a swamp. It's getting better. It's getting better. Give me a second.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Weird initial reaction. Noting that down. Pulls out a notebook, starts scribbling in it.
I feel different. Almost lighter.
Have you eaten a scorpion recently?
No, dear, that would be cannibalism.
Are you sure you're alright?
No, I am not.
Anything I can do for you?
Just give me a second to catch my breath.
Alright.
I have a bad feeling about this. It's like the chemical balance inside of me just shifted, like a tumbler, like a drink that had yet to be mixed, if you want to use the metaphor. Ugh, gosh, still feel the bile. Gross.
do you think you should take it off then?
That's the thing. I think it's helping.
Here you go. I got the water. Hang on. Here you go. Water.
Oftentimes, when the body is disposing of toxins, it tends to be really unpleasant.
I think what I just expelled was some leftover from the experiments. I don't know.
Looks like part of a scorpion.
Yes, it's almost as if it was. But that shouldn't be possible. I was merged with my understanding spirits, not physical parts. This means the physical parts are literally inside of me right now. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's
Perhaps
odd.
there's a method of binding the spirit. It doesn't matter.
Perhaps a creature is growing inside of me as we speak. Who knows? I know not my initial purpose. All I know is
know how
that my
that feels.
creators were madmen, and madmen do not have to follow ethics. She points to the goop. Oh? We'll wear it for a second. We'll see if... Ooh, I feel lightheaded. We'll see if it
If it does get worse, I do
better.
suggest taking it off.
Yeah.
Again,
Yes, I
made this
agree.
without
I
knowing
agree.
the impact. Yeah, the interactions.
Do not blame yourself, Gerkin. I did not know the interactions either.
Well, they are fascinating to observe.
Well, observe away. I'm not going anywhere. My limbs feel like jelly.
Can I attempt to lay on a Lesser Restoration onto Aishah, just kind of like restore her energy a bit, kind of revitalize her just a little?
You can like feel that like Gerkin put it, the balance was perfect before, and so this wouldn't have hindered you. Now the balance is out of whack, and so this act of goodwill is a little bit more painful than it should be.
Hold up, dude! Stop! Hold on!
Okay, are you alright?
You'll regain 6 to your pool.
That is good. On second thought, hold on. If the scorpion part of me is there on the table. Oh. No, don't do that again.
Alright.
In this case, that means I'm more undead than alive.
Dreadfully sorry.
You might banish me.
Oh!
It's alright. I mentioned earlier, the second half of my body is will-o-wisp, spirit. Without the scorpion to bind it, I imagine whatever mad machinations and balances that they had put together are completely falling apart. So either I'll turn into a full human again, or I'll turn to dust. We'll find out. Yay.
Hey, Richard.
Yeah?
This is a very unique situation because I happen to have someone who knows how this stuff works in my pocket right now.
You do, and he's kind of like, oh god, what the fuck?
So,
Wait,
hey,
Tali.
can I... So,
I would have to be in contact, try to see the energies and whatnot. It depends on which thing is the main. What is where the balance tips. If Will-O-Wisp wins, very likely she would turn into dust. But if human wins, most that could happen is death from backlash. But that is on a very terrible sort of set of things that would go wrong.
I see. Do you think there's a way we could balance you out again?
I'm just getting the feeling that I chose the wrong body. Fuck me. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe. We would need something to counterbalance it, right? So,
That makes sense.
what about... in like a weird moment of like primal hunger, she's gonna pick up the scorpion chitin on the table and start eating it.
I didn't want to suggest that in character, but I was really hoping you'd do that.
Oh god, okay, I guess the question is, whenever she picks up and all that stuff, does she shake off any of the corrupt goop that's on it first, or...?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. Shakes it off, starts shoving it in the mouth.
Gerkin, finally
Crunch,
actually
crunch,
paying
crunch,
attention
crunch.
to the goop.
Wait, is that corruption in there?
Looks like you don't really want to touch
Like a
it.
potato chip of darkness, this does me nothing.
Yeah. you put it aptly, like a potato chip entire does nothing. Tasted good, though.
That's such a good core.
That might be the best Aishah quad I've ever had. Holy shit!
No.
Dune, if you want to purify something, what about that? What about that slug? That nasty corrupt energy.
I can
Lots,
try.
there's some corruption in there, but there's a lot of non-corruption in there. I'm not sure how much of that is stomach acid, though.
It's,
And stomach acid?
I've seen this before.
Grow up.
This black gunk, it's a magical byproduct. It comes from, a visceral example. She taps the side of her head. If one of us fails, if our body is not, stable, that happens.
So that's part of you that just
Yes,
gross.
yes.
Hate that.
Well, let's try to make sure you don't become more of that.
I would like that quite a bit, yes. Goop's not my style.
Alright, you release the spell into it. The goo kind of seems to, like, shudder and kind of thrash around for a moment. For a brief moment, you all would see what looks to be a sort of, for lack of a better term, a face that looks draconic in nature, made of the weird white bony bits. as the goop then slurps back to the table, becomes more liquid, and just starts to disintegrate rapidly.
What the fuck do you mean?
You didn't
I'm sorry, am I
mention anything-
powering him by existing?
Huh.
Oh.
Besides your creators, you didn't mention anything draconic about you, so... Was that
Correct.
corruption?
I don't know what that was. That face. Richard, could I recognize that face? Did I recognize that at all?
No, it's... You remember whenever you were experimented on at one point, there were others there, and their bodies couldn't handle it, and they collapsed into a sort of gelatinous form with draconic features.
Yeah.
Primarily, like, weird sort of... Like, it's not really bone, but, like, some sort of, like, material inside that was made from their, what was once bone and other materials from the fusion process.
Like a mask on them?
Yeah, that made this sort of like slime dragon abomination. You remember all the guy would call it is an abomination. That's what he had marked what you were going to be one of these days.
That little droplet. Oh no.
Because I had a brief encounter with that bitch-ass motherfucker, the assistant to Velsac.
The bitch-ass motherfucker.
That bitch-ass motherfucker. I just want to see if I can gain anything more, if the features seem any more similar to me, having not been experimented on and having a clearer memory.
Out of the corner of her eye, Vir would have noticed a specific symbol on part of the bone. A symbol that they would recognize as a religious symbol.
Oh boy.
A god of secrets, a god of knowledge.
Motherfucking Vecna!
Motherfucking Vecna.
Oh, goody!
This motherfucker, you
That explains a lot.
would
that does
realize
explain a lot.
this makes a good amount of sense now. Why certain things worked, why certain things are secret, why this guy isn't as well known, and why it's like, I don't remember this, I don't remember that, and the god of secrets has his hand in this cookie jar, Vir.
That makes so much sense.
Oh, that motherfucker. Is the symbol still on the bone?
It would
Or was it a
it's-
flash?
It's dissolving, it's still kind of like there for a moment, so you can like, commit it to memory if you'd like.
I'm gonna commit that to memory.
He's blocked
Aishah, I'm
this.
so sorry.
This. What? What do you mean?
This goes way bigger than I think any of us expected.
How much
This-
bigger?
Vecna. He's got his hands in this somehow.
What?
No, I was watching this stuff literally disintegrate, and there in the bone
you're right.
was
That
the
makes
symbol
too
of
much
Vecna.
sense. That goop, what that is.
Why can't things be remembered? Why isn't this well known?
Remember what I said, that is a failure. That's what happens when we collapse. However, sometimes those failures stood back up. Always abominable, always horrific, thrashing, writhing forms of black tar with skeletal draconic features. Fuck me, he was making like some sort of a...
Whoever started this has a good tie to Vecna.
God. I thought he was trying to attain some sort of colored scale. This is almost making me think he was trying to attain a Dracolich.
Horrible thought, yeah.
Continue, yes.
What if they're not trying to become dragons?
Dragons at all? Oh,
What if they're trying to become gods?
it crossed my mind. There's
See,
a...
Vecna's
Darker
at play
thought.
here.
Slightly less ambitious thought. What if they're trying to become as angels?
Ooh.
possible, but I would like to follow that up with reasons. When the guy literally calls himself a god, I think it's only apt to assume that the intentions are to attain a higher state of being. How he managed to hide this from his entire workforce only makes sense with that revelation. Of course, he couldn't hide it from all of us. He didn't. We
It would
just
be foolish.
forgot.
all we know.
Fucking asshole. And now we're just pawns in his little game to achieve deification. This monster needs to be stopped. Well, you know, I have the perfect idea on how to get to him. I think it's time to talk to Vecna.
I'm sorry, what?
It's been a long time since the two of us have had a conversation. The last one did not end on good terms. It was less of a conversation and more of a shouting match. From me.
Expect a shout? Okay.
Oh, I'm not sure. But I'm sure he heard me. Because what happened the following day was almost definitely an act of petty spite.
What happened?
Oh, you know, someone I sold information to stabbed me in the back. Literally.
And sent you here?
Oh, no.
Oh.
I won, of course.
Oh, of course.
You see, a secret came back to bite me in the butt. Regardless of whether or not the old man likes me. I think we have some very choice words that need to be exchanged.
Bitch-ass motherfucker, two of them?
If you don't want your skeleton staying inside of your body, sure.
So, Vecna's hyper dangerous.
Oh, yes.
We're already.
There's something you need to remember when dealing with gods. So long as you take the proper precautions, they cannot hurt you. It's very akin to summoning a demon, you know.
That's what I'm
Demons,
worried
what's the
about.
difference?
This doesn't seem like a wise decision, but
I would like to put
I
it in
trust you.
perspective. I have the favor of court on my side. Vecna wouldn't fucking dare cross him. And thus, if I play my cards right,
That would be quite stupid if you did.
I'm safe.
you do. But how about the rest of us?
That's why you're not going to talk to him.
What do you say something that ticks Vecna off? Again, what's to stop him from going for the rest of us?
Because gods do not act out of petty spite like that. His machinations are far greater than all of you. From his eyes, you are nothing more than measly little ants. So long as I make no reference to you, you will have no reason to turn an eye in your direction. Understood? Now, that's not to say there aren't risks. You are very right to be worried. Vecna is, as you stated, powerful, manipulative, secretive, and above all else, cunning. But we don't need to win. We just need to make him slip up once.
He was mortal.
Oh, yes. And that makes him the easiest target.
I still think this is a terrible idea, but I trust you.
Do you think the woman who's cursed every god out of existence fears one measly necromancer? I'll put him in his place, and we'll be done with it.
That wasn't the first time she's called him that.
You guys hear a bit of clattering from outside.
Oh, I've called him worse. Oh,
Richard, is that why you said clatter earlier?
bones?
Armor?
No, that's not quite why. It sounds like a cart.
Oh, not bones, thank God.
Cart.
A cart.
We got a salesman in town?
Oh,
Eric?
Eric's
No.
here.
You know, horrible dark planning aside, that's new. Someone
That
coming through
is
town,
new.
Dune.
What's up with this, like...
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Does it have
No.
a blue light on the front of it?
It looks like there's from that perspective, dude, a lantern of some kind that's just
Oh,
pointed a
God.
certain way.
What the fuck?
I make a
What?
There's no horses?
No, it's a man pulling a cart. Look at this
I-
man.
I
What?
could have sworn I went the same direction I normally do.
Oh my God. Oh
Dude,
my
did
God.
somebody wander into town?
Oh my God.
He's actually a character.
Oh my God. Why does the cart have a health bar?
Pardon me.
I was gonna ask that.
I've never seen this tavern before. Pardon me. I seem.
Hello there.
Hello. I seem to be lost.
Oh
Can
God
one of you
damn
point
it!
me
Not
in the
another
direction
one
of-
already.
Can one of you point me in the direction of town?
You're in town, get in here. God, it's
You-
not now of all times.
That
Fuck me.
maybe.
Let me rephrase. My town? You see, I usually live down south of here.
Why
but,
is Larry
I had no
screaming?
idea this was happening. Okay.
I usually live down south of here, but
God, it's not another
Congratulations, you don't anymore.
Pardon?
You've stumbled into a pocket dimension with no exit.
Also, you
I
might be
stumbled
dead.
into a what?
Anyway,
Dear, perhaps you should sit and have a drink.
you should really talk to the bartender. He's going to be better at telling you this than us.
There's something
Oh wait,
you
if
should
we're having
know.
drinks, I might as well make some food while we're at it.
Oh no.
Somebody
What did you
please
like?
restrict
Anything in
him.
particular?
Fear, Oleander, can we go somewhere else?
Would you like some assistance?
Sure.
I think I can
Excellent,
handle this
excellent.
myself.
I'm just going to-
I never really like, cross-contamination. You never know
I still
who's touching
technically
what.
are renting that room up there.
Larry and Eric look between each other, then at the man that just walked outside, a hatred in their eyes, a new rivalry has been formed.
Oh no,
Oh
a
my
new
god,
cook.
oh no, someone's trying to set something up near him!
I see you.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
I have eyes.
Yes, you do.
Don't fuck with him.
Oh, as long as he doesn't mess with my gimmick, my sales and
He
whatnot.
just wandered in.
I know,
Send
but...
him to Gula, if anything.
Ugh.
Dune, you as you walk out, you can just see this man half in the cart, like trying to look, shuffling through, trying to find something. And you see something quick. Ooh, yes! He is going to pull out 2 slices of cake. I have not been able to try this recipe in a long time. I forget if I got a little rusty at making it. Start moving. Dune, as he gets closer, you notice something about the cake.
Yeah?
One of those slices is seeming to sparkle? I have not been able to try this in a long time. He's gonna sit down and immediately go, excuse me, is one of you pricked on the finger or have a small injury? I'd like to try something.
Larry, you might want to pour one of your heavier drinks.
Yeah, we did just have someone who was very injured.
I want to point out the black goop is probably still kind of smeared on the table.
Oh, that is unsanitary.
You get used to it.
What's the word? You know how sometimes a thing will bleed into a table and it leaves a stain? It's heavily stained.
Oh, God.
that is
Poor
not.
Larry's
You know what
table.
you know what the spitting reminded me of? Do you know the little demon from Spirited Away that gets spat out around the cake? Yeah. It's very much giving me vibes of that.
That is unsanitary. I think I will sit here. If
He just
anywhere.
sees the little goblin man trying to wipe it off, just the fucking prestidigitation not fucking working, fucking crap ass garbage fucking job, bitch, fucking cunt.
I love all of us Scooby-Dooing in my room. That's so funny. Just can we all just be peeking out the door?
Again, if anyone's injured, I'd like to try something.
What fucking?
What's your name,
You're
lad?
injured.
You know, if we just let... No, I'm not. Do not tell him that. Stop.
I could injure you.
I would appreciate it if you didn't.
Oh, wow,
He seems like he's got
a.
a stick up his ass, and I really want him to actually realize where he is before any of
Yeah,
them talk to
fair
him.
enough. Clean this fucking shit. Get off the fucking table.
Would you like some help? He places them down. I usually have to clean up the places I go and help.
No,
out, so-
no, fuck off. This is my job. I don't need someone stealing it.
Oh, pardon me. I didn't realize.
Yeah,
My
I'm
bad.
watching you. Don't try to take my job. I'm the only fucking maid / artificer /
Oh my.
scout leader guy.
Oh,
thing.
well. If that's the problem, then if that's the problem, I must assure you, I'm no artificer. I'm just a humble chef.
And I'm a fucking prince of darkness or something. You know what? He grabs the table.
The whole table?
He's taking the table.
And the table poofs. You hear an explosion outside.
Why?
Fuck, Gerry!
You fired
It's clean now!
I
Oh!
love Gerry.
I love Gerry.
Would you mind telling me where that is? I might be able to use that for charcoal.
Literally outside. It's on fire right now.
I'll be back.
Oh my God, he's just oblivious.
I think he's got absolutely no idea where he is. Anyway,
What's your name?
Oh, Luca Vincent.
Dune. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure.
You might want to take a seat. There's some things we need to tell you.
Sure. Okay. Yes. let me just. He takes the sparkly plate of cake, and you see him open like a little sack on his hip, and he just like shoves it in and tightens the sack back up. Okay, apologies.
Oleander inside the room holds up a finger and goes,
Should we be worried about a prowler?
Yes,
Oh.
probably.
Probably.
There is probably also already on it. I would say,
Yes.
as long as he doesn't overhear any of the
Gerry!
Vecna stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Harry,
Yes, what is the problem?
give him the
Oh,
spiel.
That's not my job. I
The
don't.
spiel.
I don't know the spiel. Remember? Stop!
oh yeah, because
Stop.
that's not Larry.
Grab!
Sorry.
Drag!
Is my
Oh,
What the
goodbye.
fuck is going on out
I'll be
there?
right back.
Goodbye, I
Leave
guess?
me alone.
That's the other one.
I'm sorry,
No, I
my
forgot.
friends are very cautious. So there's no easy way to tell you this. You're not in the material plane anymore.
Going on.
I'm not in the what?
You're not wherever you came from. You're no longer there.
So I was walking down a path, and I'm no longer. At some point, I wasn't on that path anymore.
Precisely. It's happened to another one of our members. There's two. You're in some form of demiplane.
Thing. He seems like
yes.
tilt his head.
See, we're unsure as to exactly how one arrives here. One of us, like you, just kind of seemed to have wandered in. The rest of us had to die to get here.
I see.
Count
So it's
yourself
like
Count yourself lucky
It's-
in that regard.
it's like a mini world.
From
Yeah.
what I've heard, it's also possible that you died and simply forgot.
Yeah, I was just walking. I mean, if anything happened to me, my cart probably wouldn't exist.
I mean, I arrived with not exactly. I died in a fire, as much as I can remember, and
Oh, I'm so
I
sorry.
arrived with my
What the
horse.
fuck is going on with you two?
Anyway, that's your situation.
We were talking about some.
Jerry,
personal
that
business.
excitable goblin.
He's worried about the prowlers.
This man has
Reasonably.
completely disrupted the
He was
entire session.
nice with me.
He did. He
Nice
sure
with me.
did.
If you need help getting settled in, or even finding a place to stay, he'll probably be able to help you.
Wait, so I can't get out of the mini world?
We're working on it.
So what you're saying is I've stumbled into somewhere where I can't leave.
Correct.
Yes.
Well, it's a good thing I don't need to deal with my drunken father anymore. Alright, I'm down for this. I'm
Holy
down with this
shit,
sickness.
he is so just fine with it? Okay.
Oleander just blinks a few times behind his mask. No one can tell, but
Is there
he's there.
Another
any way I
question.
can help around? I don't
Another
mind being a
question.
line cook. I understand
Hey,
people probably set stuff up here.
I have two questions for you, also very important.
Yes, ma'am.
What
Okay.
year was it?
What year? That's a good question. 352. I
Ah.
came around 360.
I see. And another question.
Yes, ma'am.
What gods do you remember?
Oh my god, Dune.
God,
Dune,
do I
Dune.
remember?
Dune. Holy shit.
Start with that.
Don't start with
Is
that.
anyone surprised? I'm not.
I am like currently planning a way to get out of this building.
I don't really. Apologies. I believe in the gods. I know they exist. I just don't particularly follow any.
I see. That's perfectly
I
fine.
apologize. I can tell you're a holy woman. I don't mean to offend you.
Oh, there is no
so-
offense meant. Disregard my question. It's more important to me than it is to you, really.
Dune, Oleander, long time no see. Remember that thing we were gonna do today? Arm left, arm right. Come on, friends. Yes?
Oh, wait.
Let's
ma'am.
not overwhelm the poor man, shall we?
No,
Anyway,
wait.
That
Ma'am,
is the
I'm
extent
sorry.
of my-
What's your name?
My name?
Yes,
Aishah. What?
Aishah. Lovely to meet you. He's gonna pull that plate of cake out of the sack. You look injured. I'd like to try something. He's gonna hand it,
Blink.
hold it out to you.
She's gonna look at the cake. She looks down at her hands. Deception time. I'm gonna try and grab the cake without showing the fact that I'm in excruciating pain.
Would you like?
As something slams into the fucking door.
There's the prowler.
Yep.
There
there
it
it
Oh,
is.
no! Oh my god!
5 little ones.
Like the back of her throat does a like sound, like she tries to do like the chittering sort of sound of like a scorpion, but it's not there anymore, and she just like, oh, that's weird. Right? What's our plan? She looks around. She looks a little frazzled. That's weird. Anyway.
Yeah.
Immediately, I'm getting the sense that I should be helping people get out of here.
Yes, on the double.
Absolutely.
Those things are after you, by the way.
Oh, me?
Out or up?
Oh, in that case, he pulls out this giant fucking cast iron pan.
Yeah.
Oh, you are
I
kidding
love
me.
this man already. I love this
That
man
is-
already.
Eric, I found
In
your
that
boyfriend.
Showtime.
I don't need a boyfriend. I already have my
Oh, your
eyes on
son. I
somebody
can't
else.
tell which.
Don't worry, you couldn't afford me anyways.
Oh, you think I could? Oh.
Luca, don't,
This is not a battle you want to start, boy.
Oh,
don't.
trust me, it is, because if I lose, I just get money.
So this prowler is going to immediately go after our buddy Gerry, who is sitting in a chair.
Oh, Gerry! No, it's Gerry!
And I have some bad news for Gerry.
Oh no!
The first attack is at advantage.
Oh, no!
4 points of slashing damage. This one leaps at Dune. 22 piercing. This one that's leaping straight for Luca.
Oh!
Does a 17 hit?
Armor, it does hit.
8 piercing. Veer's turn.
It is my turn. You wanna know what that means?
Oh, fuck anything that hasn't moved in particular?
Fuck anything that hasn't moved in particular. We're casting Delphinas. Dune is in danger, so you know what? I feel like I will have time to get more of these.
Yeah, the 3 arrows just boom, boom, boom. Dune being up close, and you and Aishah being like right there too, able to see the arrows sink in. Cole definitely seems to be doing a little bit better this time around on these little goopy boys.
I will cover you as best I can, but, you know, I'm very limited at the moment.
Understood.
Understood.
Oh, boy, what do I can't light this place on fire. Yes, you light this place on fire. I'm going to have you. I know what you'd have to do. I just, I know what to do. Let's see. What's the range on that again? Oh, that works perfectly fine. He pulls out his whisk.
Finally, Eric combat. Let's go.
Flicks it around a little. Who should I hit, do you think? Any few in particular?
The one on Gerry.
The one on Gerry. Oh, okay, the one on you and the one on Gerry. All
The
right.
one on Gerry. Hell yeah.
It casts chain lightning. He just kind of sits there in the chair still and sips on his little drink. Oh, all right, you've got this. I've loosened them up a little for you. I shan't see it.
Thank you, Purple Man.
Oh my goodness. Right.
Eric,
She starts to
lovely
pull up
meet
her
you.
hood. Let's get this dealt with, shall we?
Ooh, Shadow the Hedgehog.
God damn it!
I'm going to actually crack your fucking neck.
Out of character, out of character.
She's gonna jump a this way. She's going to crack the gauntlet, and you're going to see as lightning lances all up around it, and sort of with the flashing of the lightning, you can see shines underneath the glasses of the almost transparent body that is now underneath. And she is going to then punch straight forward and fire a lightning bolt at the thing on Dune.
Okay, and at the same time, this one is going to get an attack on you. And I don't have an art for this, so that'll be something that'll have to get done. As there will be, let's see, what's a placeholder TM?
So normally what you would do with these corruption motes is you toss them away or crush them.
Yes.
Yeah, I would like to eat it.
Okay. So I was gonna say that you could just toss it away or whatnot because you passed the save.
No.
You eat it.
I'm gonna eat it.
Well, that's a choice.
I don't think corruption is disease.
You will gain 2 points of corruption.
Excellent. Right. And I'm gonna give myself resistance to slashing. Because these guys do slashing, right?
As a bonus action.
Oh.
And come and Superman punch this thing as he jumps off of the
Fuck them up, workman.
go. Fuck him up.
kind of like, ooh, that this one is a bit resistant to the right, this is the real one.
Larry, remember to tech.
Wait, doesn't make sense. Normally these things should be
Remember your
weak
inputs,
to...
Larry.
No, seriously, these things should normally be weak to bludgeoning.
They
They've evolved.
change a lot.
Wait, so you've dealt with these before?
Yes, these are called prowlers.
Huh.
Think of it like your dimensional body double. It's chasing you down, trying to hunt you and maintain your fucking soul for itself or something. Have fun!
Oh, that's horrifying. My drunken father wasn't half as bad as this shit.
Gunshot rings out. It impacts the side of this thing. It collapses into a goopy mess.
All right, Gerry, now's your chance.
This poppy, as you guys have dubbed it, squeezes through the door. Its form lumbering over Aishah.
Ooh.
Oh, come to challenge the biggest challenger here. Very well. Maybe you should think about who's come before you, pup.
It tries to bite you.
Yeah, using the static, she's gonna try and catch it. AC's 18.
AC's 18.
Mm-hmm.
11 piercing damage.
Alrighty then. He's gonna hold the pen in his offhand, take out his long sword that he has at his hip, and he's going to just give a horizontal strike with one hand.
Unable to hit it.
Little too high, my bad. Let me try this again. 8 slashing.
8 slashing.
Madame, could you please pass that to one of your friends?
Gerkin, seeming almost like he's walking down the stairs, but then you realize he's not actually descending at all and just walks over the banister.
Oh my gosh.
Just flying over here. Don't mind me. And then standing up here, I'm going to look down at the real Prowler TM and just fire a firebolt into his face.
It's at advantage because it is stunned.
It's going to be my turn.
Nice.
Excuse me, pretty lady, are you okay?
He arrives.
It's so hilarious.
Well, this thing is trying to attack me, so no.
Skeeve see maiden in distress. Skeeve protect pretty lady!
I'm gonna rage.
Oh god, alright.
He's a simp. Confirmed.
Oh no. Oh no,
Yeah, he
wild
is.
magic surge rage. Oh no.
Oh
He is.
fuck.
36.
36. Alright, let's see.
Skeeve gets music!
Oh my god.
Skeeve playing band now!
Veer, you see this little kobold man thing, whatever it is, go into
Skeeve
a
save
rage.
you!
And as he kind of like flexes, you hear trumpets in the background, a fanfare, followed by wham.
Oh my god. Oh, it's in a 15-foot cone? Okay, you're good. Barely.
Barely. That banister, however, not so much.
Sorry, Madison.
Sorry, Larry.
Skeeve apologized to Upholstery's feelings!
That's going on your tab.
Who,
No.
mine or his?
His.
Hey.
Oh! Skeeve don't have much money.
It's okay.
He is attempting to save for you. Every time the hammer hits, there's more than just like the lightning thunderous roar that comes from the hammer. There's also a squeaky hammer.
Skeeve is powerful! Wham! Legendary! Pam! Warrior! Skeeve, no fear!
Mr. Gerkin does a 22 hit.
Fuck.
Bites into you, and you must make a Constitution saving throw. You will take total 24 points of piercing damage.
Ooh. Why does this place have to be brightly lit?
Run, pretty lady, run!
Veer, like, very casually walks away.
Beautiful.
I want to point out, Veer, in case you want to react to this at all, he's treating you like a damsel in distress. Damsel in distress,
Damsel in
Jesus
distress.
Christ. I'm a damsel in distress with how bad I'm speaking, fuck.
No,
We are all
damsel in distress
damsels.
is definitely correct.
We're all
Damsel in
damsels in
distress.
distress.
Yeah.
Okay. so
22 piercing, 6
piercing.
cold.
Alright.
Alright, Dune, we're going to have to keep this in one spot. You with me?
Aye.
Alright, let's go.
And she's gonna send 2 uppercuts, swinging right into the dog's jaw.
I'm gonna trust that Luca can deal 1 damage on his turn.
The puppy takes a bite at Aishah and a claw at Dune.
Alright, so I see the holy lady didn't listen to me. He's going to take his ladle to make his first attack to bat this orange cake at Aishah. Ma'am, please accept this. This is to help you.
I rolled the healing.
Time to choke.
Ooh, tastes very nice.
He's gonna immediately drop the ladle.
Do 1 damage, you got this.
Two-handed motherfucker.
You drop the ladle and you bring the sword down, and it dodges to the side.
Mother of...
Gerkin is flying.
Oh my god, what type is that?
Oh wait.
I'm vulnerable to piercing.
Oh my god, I forgot that you had that vulnerability.
Oh yeah, I saw that and I was just like, did he just kill me?
Oh, looks
Do you
to
see
be-
that open door there?
Yes.
That should be safe.
Oh right. All right, and she will, turn running, getting inside. Gerkin.
Yeah, again, you're hearing a gun. That's weird. Also, did a fist just come flying down from the ceiling and smack the guy on the face?
Yes, it did.
Another spell. Oh wait, I think they said you were an artificer.
And then you see the chain rack the fist all the way back up into his arm.
Seriously. Oh, I think I'm gonna like it here.
And that one turns into a pile of goo.
As you're gonna see magic crackle over his fist. As I'm gonna bonus action cast Thunderous Smite.
Trust me,
And,
Sonny, it's not as glamorous as you might think.
And I'ma punch the dog.
Come on, pup. Time to go outside.
Skeeve.
Skeeve. Oh, Skeeve forgot. Skeeve not have that rib.
Skeeve gonna smack again.
Eh.
And in true Skeeve fashion, fucking bet I'm recklessing again. Damn, that lightning damage is nuts!
Oh, the Skeeve, little spider.
Oh no, it's Aishah's
All
turn.
right, buddy, let's just keep you here. Yes, yes. Stay focused on me. I'm gonna start this turn by... Richard, remind me how you do it. Do you bonus action potions for drinking?
Yeah, usually, yeah. Unless you're feeding it to someone else.
I'm a quaff. I'm a quaff me a pot.
I will say, if you want to save the healing potion, I do have healing word if you want to save it.
2 heals is better than 1. I quaff.
Sick shit.
Quaff.
I queef.
Oh
I'm probably
my
gonna...
God.
Jesus Christ, I'm probably gonna take more damage anyway, so I quaff. Yeah, it's not that much. Alright, and then we're gonna hit. We're gonna give our 2 hits.
Alright, let's see them hit.
Grandma go punch. Oh, Grandma!
Oh no!
Grandma
As you
do jack
go to
shit.
strike, it's starting to learn your patterns, and it's able to just open up holes in its body, missing both strikes. Oh shit!
Still feeling woozy. Still not getting fully the hang of this. It's not locked down.
Luca's gonna go, Larry, I have a way to get it out of this place.
Alright, what?
First off, get everyone as close to the door as possible. We need to lancer it.
I don't know what. I'll just go and punch it really, really hard. How's that for you?
Perfect.
Careful, Larry. I'm pretty sure that its weak points aren't the same anymore. You might not be able to hit the pressure points.
I think I could probably. It goes for a punch. I don't think it's going to be stunned anytime soon.
It's almost like that's what I just said, you daft moron.
I know, but I wanted to test it out just to be safe.
I can literally analyze its key.
Oh, hey, at least I can still kicks it.
That'll work.
Yeah, another
Kick it right
7
in the
points
snoot.
of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god.
Get in the snoot.
Oh,
I'm healing wording at the Gherkinator. Get up, buddy.
We need to get some space. Dune, get that goo off yourself.
I'm gonna cast that restoration on myself.
launches another fireball. Aha! I think oh fuck, that one. It pitted out a little bit there.
Okay, I've had just about enough of this roughhousing. Come on, doggy.
Yes, I feel like it's kind of all over me, while not at the same time.
Hopefully you won't have to be there for long.
Okay, what are you gonna do with this one?
Also crush it.
Okay, it seems to be undulating a lot, like it's having a rough go of keeping itself together.
Can I spend a key to do it on the second attack?
Okay, roll another con save.
Okay.
He's undulating even more now. It looks like one more good pull of that might actually be enough to make this thing fall apart. Maybe like what you did to the other
Okay,
one.
this thing's incredibly unstable. Anyone else with the ability to remove corruption, focus your efforts on it now. Not you.
Yeah, I was going to say I can't.
You're
really
fine.
do much. Wait,
talking
I know
to
how to do
Dune.
this.
Can you?
I know how to do this. Like, grabs you by your legs and it's going to swing you into a motherfucker.
Excuse me, Larry! I think she just goes, wait, what are you doing?
And because you gave him advantage from ski,
Fucking hell.
and your arms are what make impact with the gauntlets.
Oh,
We'll do half, so Aishah will take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Hey, will you make me a con save real quick?
Fuck yeah, I will. No, give me a suck!
Oh my Jesus Christ. Okay.
Richard, what did you do?
How much corruption are you at again, Aishah? I forget.
Hi, I've got 3.
Add 4 to that.
Holy shit.
I rolled max on the fucking corruption
Oh.
that you removed.
Oh, no!
Oh.
Is that the highest
I'm
we've
at
seen?
7 now.
I think
Yeah,
that's the highest we've seen.
That's-
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. What does that
So-
do to me?
At stage 7. So it undulates immensely because of this, and oh boy, alright. Well, first of all, combat's over. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, as 8 bodies fall to the ground unconscious.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I had to do math.
Alright, Gerry. When I say so, you cast a fireball on where I'm standing. Oh, it's over.
Damn it.
You see, he had a second piece of jerky in his hand. He's just like, oh.
Well, you're going into fireball, right? I'm not casting fireball on the steps. Are you fucking insane?
Look, it would have been controlled. It would have been fine. At least, hey, I was gonna. If it made anything better for you, I was going to compensate Larry if something happened.
Okay, fair. If you weren't going to compensate, listen, I'm
I
under
was
a
willing
heavy
to compensate.
contract.
I was willing to work
Larry?
off the time because I only
Just
have
a pro
35
tip.
gold on me.
You should quickly get a restraining order and get that man to leave.